Do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Or you can say no?
I would like to come back to the subject of Palestine, and I'm sorry to say that I'm completely, I think you adopted a narrative that is completely biased.
Are you Palestinian?
No, absolutely not.
Are you Jewish?
No. I'm French.
Have you lived in Israel?
No.
Have you been in
But
Israel?
I do know history.
No, have you been in Israel? I'm just asking a question.
No.
Okay. So I want to get
just tell you, I have a good knowledge of the.
So can you just tell me what you disagree with?
So I will just tell you. So when you say that the Hamas and people supporting Hamas are the ones who are in fact supporting Islamist Nazi as they call them, it's simply false. I will remind you.
Hold on.
One
second. We need to be clear about this. You're saying that Palestinians in Gaza did not vote for Hamas to be their governing body.
It's not what I said.
No, I'm actually, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that Hamas, who supported Hamas and who found, because it's very important to
Did the Palestinians in Gaza vote for Hamas?
It's very
No, wait a minute. Did the Palestinians in Gaza elect Hamas?
Yes, I will tell you something.
No, did you say yes?
We can't just...
Hold on, wait a minute. Can you answer that question, though?
They did vote Hamas.
They voted Hamas. They elected Hamas as their leaders.
They did vote Hamas, and who supported Hamas? And that is in a recording. Netanyahu, the president, the prime minister, in a recording in 2019, he explained clearly in a cynical way that he wanted to favor Hamas. Why Hamas? Because Hamas is a very extremist group to jeopardize the Fatah, the other group that is willing to find a political solution to the problem. And the reason they let money travel from Qatar through Israel to Hamas, in that way, if Hamas is in power, people vote for Hamas, they will never be able to create a Palestinian state. In fact, the Fatah want is a political...
Okay, let me just jump in. I don't think my point was any of that. My point was that... Let me finish.
You have a very false narrative based on a false information.
Let me finish.
Muslims and Jews and Christians and
Ma'am, can you listen to me?
during centuries
Ma'am, can you listen to me? Okay.
And it's...
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk?
We can't hear you, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is that wasn't my argument. My argument is rooted in facts. I made mention that they elected Hamas as their leader. Okay, they lead. Now they did a terrorist attack in Israel where they killed innocent people. You saw the videos, right? So you can go back and say this person did this and this and that. That doesn't change the fact that they flew into Israel.
In South Africa, did you support
No,
apartheid?
it's not an apartheid in Israel.
Israel
No, it's not.
Apartheid.
That's your opinion.
It supported apartheid.
There was a war that was fought, and one side lost and the other side won.
No.
Okay. Do you think that Israel should give back? What do you think Israel should do to Palestine? Give back the land?
I believe in two-state solutions, and Netanyahu doesn't.
Okay. Do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Or you can say no?
So where would they go?
What do you mean? Listen, ma'am. It's the same equivalence. There was a war fought. But the Jews were there first. The Jews were there first. Do you not read the Bible? The Bible is not real? You tell me, I went to Israel. If you're a Christian, you should go to Israel and see. You're talking about, there is physical evidence of King Solomon, King David, the city of David in Jerusalem. They existed there. The Jews were there way before anybody else. Do you remember Abraham?
Who was before? It was an empty land? The answer is no. And you can say it was in the Bible because international law doesn't base its logic on what
It's
the
called
Bible
history,
says.
ma'am. You said history. The Bible
The
is a
history,
historical
they were
document.
Canaanites. Were there Canaanites before Abraham?
Okay, do you know in Jerusalem at the Temple Mount, right? There was a temple there before there was a mosque. Is that true or not?
Before that.
Was there a temple before there were a mosque?
Tell me, what do they do with the people who lived there for centuries?
What people?
We just kick them out?
What do we do to the natives?
Palestinians.
What do we do to the natives in America? What do we do to them? What do we do to them?
We let them die?
Well, don't say let people die.
What do they do then?
They on a reservation. They can be a part.
They are in an open prison.
That's what you think.
2 million.
That's
It's
what you
not what
think.
I think. If you listen to former Tsar soldiers who said, we are behaving like Nazis, I quit the country.
Do you think that Hamas is right in what they did?
No.
No. But what is Hamas fighting? I want to just this last question. What is Hamas fighting?
Is a freedom group.
Freedom group?
Yes, they lived there for 20 years in prison.
So did they
What
do?
Tell me
Was
what
it
you
right?
do. You're in a 20 years prison. You have nothing to do with your time. What do you do?
So you saying they're right by what they did?
I don't say killing is a good thing.
Then what else
but
they gonna
have no
do?
choice.
They had no choice.
They have no choice.
This is exactly what I think I'm going to finish. This is exactly what I'm saying. When people say we're pro-Palestinian, free Palestinians, they actually want to obliterate the Jews.
That's not true.
Hamas
The ones
believes what she
who behave
believes.
like Nazis, they are
Hamas believes what you
precisely
believe.
Israelis.
Hamas believe what you believe. They believe they're liberating the people.
Yes.
That's why they voted for
When
Hamas.
you're in prison
That's
for
what you
20
believe.
years, what do you do with your time?
You kill Israelis? Is that what you're saying?
You free yourself.
Okay, how do you free yourself?
What will you
How do they
during
free themselves?
during the Nazi regime? If
All right, last point.
camps,
How do they
camps,
free themselves?
Concentration camps. Will you consider
How
people
do they free
breaking
themselves?
through their concentration camp as terrorists? Tell me.
How do they free themselves?
And terrorism is only Americans who
Okay,
label them
thank you.
terrorists.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.